We are kicking things off with massive shakeups at Meta. Mark Zuckerberg is doubling down on his AI-first vision, and this week, the reality is hitting hard as Meta pulls the trigger on cutting 8,000 employees. These layoffs, which started rolling out Monday, signal a fundamental shift as the social media giant replaces human roles with automated systems across everything from content moderation to code generation. We dive into how this transformation is reshaping the company's future. All part of a massive pivot toward heavy AI spending. Finally, we shift focus to the consumer front with Meta's latest hardware revolution. Christian McCann reveals how Meta is pushing the Ray-Ban smart glasses further with a neural handwriting update, adding gesture controls and enhanced navigation. Discover how this new technology is poised to redefine how we interact with our devices and what this means for future wearable computing. Stay tuned right here for the rest of the news. Meta is undergoing a significant AI-driven workforce transformation, initiating layoffs of 8,000 employees this week as CEO Mark Zuckerberg accelerates his strategy to build an AI-first company. The cuts, which began rolling out on Monday, signal the social media giant's aggressive move to replace human roles with automated systems across various functions, including content moderation and code generation. The layoffs represent approximately 3% of Meta's global workforce and mark the company's most substantial effort yet to integrate artificial intelligence into its core operations. Affected employees have been notified throughout the week, reflecting a fundamental reimagining of Meta's structure for an AI-powered future. Zuckerberg has long signaled this shift, warning investors during the Q1 earnings call that the company would need fewer people as AI tools advance. This projection is now materializing across Meta's global offices. The impact is particularly pronounced in content moderation. Meta is deploying increasingly accurate AI systems across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp to flag problematic content. These automated systems can process millions of posts per second, rendering many human moderators obsolete due to their speed and capacity. While Meta has previously executed large-scale workforce reductions, this round differs, focusing less on traditional redundancy and more on fundamentally restructuring operations to leverage AI capabilities that Zuckerberg believes will define the company's next decade. Market focus is sharpening this week as traders prepare for the high-impact NVDA earnings report scheduled for Wednesday, which is expected to significantly influence broader technology and market sentiment. Commentary from the Federal Reserve, including remarks from interim Atlanta Fed President Cheryl Venable and subsequent input from Austin Goolsbee, remains active, but technical positioning is set to dominate today's trading session. The report provides a detailed technical outlook for key assets including the S&P 500 ETF Trust SPY, Invesco QQQ Trust Series 1, QQQ, Apple Inc., AAPL, Microsoft Corp. MSFT, NVIDIA Corporation NVDA, Alphabet Inc., Class A GOOGL, Meta Platforms Inc., Meta and Tesla Inc., TSLA. For SPY, currently trading near 737.5, buyers defending this level could target 742.75, with potential momentum pushing towards 748. Sustained strength above 753.25 signals continued upside. QQQ is trading at 707.75, with potential targets at 714.25 and 720.75 if momentum builds, while 702 represents a key downside test. Apple AAPL is holding near the 300 level, with potential targets at 303.5 and 308.25 for bullish continuation. Microsoft, MSFT, shows steady upside momentum, aiming for 425 and 430.75 if momentum sustains above 436.5. NVIDIA, NVDA, is trading at 227.75 ahead of Wednesday's catalyst. Buyers could target 234.5, followed by 241.25 if momentum accelerates, with 248 signaling aggressive upside. Alphabet, GOOGL, is consolidating near 394.75, with potential moves toward 401.25 and 407.75 on positive momentum. Meta is stabilizing near 608.75, with targets at 616 and 623.25, indicating a potential recovery. Tesla, TSLA, is trading at 417.25, with targets at 426 and 434.75 if momentum continues. In summary, the market is poised for a technically driven session, heavily weighted by anticipation for the NVIDIA earnings release, while underlying economic data, including the New York Fed Services business activity and housing market indices, will provide context for the broader economic picture. Meta is initiating a significant round of workforce reductions, eliminating approximately 8,000 roles, which equates to roughly 10% of its total workforce, according to reports from CNBC and AP News. These layoffs occur amidst a broader trend of restructuring within the tech industry, as Microsoft is also pursuing large-scale buyouts in parallel. The reductions add to prior workforce adjustments announced by Meta since 2022, following a decision to cancel plans to fill about 6,000 open positions. These workforce cuts are framed by Meta as a necessary measure to run the company more efficiently and to offset substantial investments being made elsewhere. This efficiency drive coincides with a major escalation in AI investment, as Meta raised its 2026 capital expenditure guidance by up to $10 billion, projecting it to reach as high as $145 billion. However, the announcements have been met with internal friction. Reports from the New York Times and Wired highlight employee dissatisfaction stemming from new corporate software that tracks user activity for the purpose of training AI models. Staffers reacted angrily to the announcement regarding the capture of on-device activity data, including mouse and keystroke behavior, for AI model training, with Meta's chief technology officer confirming there is no opt-out on company laptops. Industry analysts are viewing these layoffs and massive capital spending as symptomatic of a wider tech shift. Large firms are heavily investing in AI compute infrastructure while simultaneously rebalancing their workforces. This dynamic is accelerating structural changes in how work is organized across technology sectors. For practitioners, this signals a shift in labor demand, emphasizing skills in ML system design, data pipelines, model evaluation, and infrastructure reliability over routine product-side roles. The situation at Meta serves as a key indicator linking massive enterprise AI investment with significant labor adjustments. Meta has significantly upgraded its premium Ray-Ban display smart glasses with a major update, focusing on enhanced interaction, communication, and navigation capabilities. The new release introduces Neural Handwriting, allowing users to input commands and messages through subtle finger gestures detected by the neural band accessory using surface electromyography, reducing reliance on smartphones. This hands-free input system enables users to search contacts, send replies, and interact with notifications directly through the glasses. The update also features improved navigation support, providing enhanced walking directions across the United States and major international cities including London, Paris, and Rome, complete with support for saved home and work destinations and voice-guided instructions. Communication features have been expanded, integrating support for WhatsApp, Messenger, and Instagram, and introducing group video calls directly through the glasses, alongside live captioning for improved accessibility. A key content feature is a new display recording capability that captures augmented reality overlays, outward-facing camera footage, and environmental audio simultaneously in a single file, streamlining first-person documentation. Beyond consumer features, Meta is aggressively opening the Ray-Ban display platform to third-party developers via the new Device Access Toolkit SDK for iOS and Android. This move is aimed at fostering a broader ecosystem, potentially enabling specialized applications for enterprise use cases such as those for frontline workers, field engineers, and logistics teams. This strategic expansion signals Meta's shift toward making smart glasses a practical tool for productivity and professional workflows, moving beyond simple media capture. The combination of advanced interaction methods like neural handwriting and open developer access suggests Meta is focused on overcoming adoption barriers by building a robust software foundation around its hardware.